Man or menace? Chad Michael Murray is one of our nation's most notorious criminals. Mr. Michael Murray was kind enough to sit down with me today and give me some insight into the mind of the suspected perpetrator of the Hopscotch Massacre. Before we get started, I would just like to thank you, Mr. Michael Murray, for coming over and meeting with me today.
You're welcome. Shake your hand, but I'm shackled for both your safety and mine.
Can you speak at all about the Hopscotch Massacre?
Well, I do still maintain that I am innocent of any and all wrongdoing in relation to that incident. I was nowhere near where that incident took place on that day. I was at a local Dairy Queen. I had just found out that there was a Dairy Queen in my neighborhood like 2 miles away from my house. I was there all day. I ordered everything on the menu. I got the Blizzard, the Crunchy Blizzard, the Moo Latte, even the low-fat Blizzard.
But there is an overwhelming amount of evidence in the forms of DNA, fibers, and eyewitness testimony. What do you have to say about this?
To that I have to say, sometimes you gotta stop looking with your eyes and your fancy doodads and your spectrometers. Start looking with your heart.
That's an interesting tattoo you've got there. Can you explain the significance?
Well, in ancient Somalian culture, the dragon is the life bringer. The great dragon Jarmuth would ascend across the sky each and every night with the moon upon his back. His evil serpent brother Dragoon would steal a sliver of that moon each night. And this would go on until the new moon phase, at which point Jarmuth would need to descend into the blood pit to retrieve the moon. So I thought that was kind of neat.
What is something a lot of people don't know about prison?
We're a family like any other in here. We do things that any family does. We have family game night. Actually, I am currently the residing Candyland champion for the Southwestern Virginia Maximum Security Correctional Facility.
Do you have anything at all to say to the families of the victims of the Hopscotch Massacre?
My heart does go out to each and every one of them. But at the end of the day, I gotta say, life gives you lemons. You don't cry over spilled lemons.
I have one last question for you today. What will you do if you're ever released from prison?
Well, I hear that Dairy Queen does have a whole slew of new blizzards, which I'd love to get my hands on.
Once again, I just want to thank you for spending some time with me today.
Well, you're welcome, and thank you. Please, come back anytime.